Hey, how's it going, guys and girls? So for a while now, I wanted to make like semi-regular video update things about what I've been doing in Norway because it's actually really exciting. Not really exciting. Yeah, I'm overselling it. It's only moderately exciting, but it's pretty interesting and it's super different from Sydney. The lifestyle is crazy here, surrounded by forest. Um, at any given time, you're maximum like 4 or 5 k's away from the forest, so you're always within walking distance of pretty intense nature and some awesome things, which you'll get to see because after I'm done talking, I've got some narrated clips of some hikes I've been on this week, which have been really cool. So as a brief overview, it's winter at the moment. The sun rises at like 9:30 in the morning, sets at about 3:30 in the evening, so you get about 6 hours of daylight. Whether it's sunny or not is kind of luck of the draw. Some days it's super cloudy and it's like dusk the whole day, and other days it's super sunny. It's almost like a beach day in Sydney. Temperature wise, it's between like +5 and -5. And again, just depends on the clouds. If it's raining, it's obviously warmer. If it's sunny, it's obviously colder. The weather is expected to drop to about -10, but it's not really going to get much colder than that. So it's pretty tolerable at the moment. Today's 8 degrees, so I was rocking the shorts and flannel. You actually do get super accustomed to the weather. So yeah, it's not too bad. In terms of price, it is ridiculously expensive, but manageably so. And as for the people, Norwegians are great people, really kind and generous. I've experienced some of the most amazing things here. Yeah, people just being really, really generous and really, really kind to a poor, stupid exchange or master student who has no idea what he's doing, kind of just like fumbling through life, and people are like, yeah, let me help you out a bit there. So it's been really cool. It's the week between Christmas and New Year. Party hard, bruh. So going to my mate's house it's New Year's Eve. I'm going to my mate's house for a sick party tonight. So it should be good. But enough of this boring, ugly face with this terrible, disgusting facial hair which I've been growing for like 4 months. You know, no, shameful. Now you get to see actual cool stuff. So I've got some videos of my hikes. So this is a hike I went on with my mate Tom. We went up to Hikeadelic, which is this kind of mountain, maybe like an hour away from my place, where you get a really cool view of the city. And along the way, there's this frozen lake, and you can see, I don't know, if to the left a little bit, there's a frozen waterfall, which is really cool. And this lake was awesome because there's these massive like fissures in the ice. And so then this is a second lake. This lake is even closer to my house. This one's about 10-15 minutes walk away. And it's huge. It's I think 3.8 k's in circumference or something like that. And it's really nice when there's snow as well. You're walking across the lake and you feel like you're really in a winter wonderland. But it's been a bit too warm at the moment, so the snow's melted. You can see there's a hole there where people are ice bathing, which, yeah, I don't know what possesses you to ice bathe. It's crazy. And so then this is a hike that I went on with my mate Anta. And so it's a massive mountain on the west side of Oslo called Kolsos. And so this is Kolsostoppen, which I think means the top of Kolsos. And there's a really cool view of the fjords, and you can see there's like a ski track, I don't know, that little white strip there. And then you got the rich side of Oslo, yeah, below. And so it's pretty cool. And then this is another hike I went on. This is probably the best hike I went on. This is in Østmarka, the eastern forest. And so we kind of bush bashed down to the shore, and we're deciding whether or not we should walk on the ice. And Tom's like, yeah, he's a badass Bear Grylls dude. He's like been in the army for 6 years, and he's just scared of nothing. So he's like, yeah, man, the ice is totally thick enough to walk on. I would drive a tank across this ice. And me and my mate are like, yeah, I don't know about this one. So you can see we're chucking rocks. And at this point we decided, yeah, no, it's totally safe. The rock didn't break the ice, and you know, like rocks are totally the same weight as us. So yeah, nah, let's just go for it. Yeah, and you can see Tom like no shits given, just like skating across the ice, like come on guys, and we're full reluctant. We're like, I don't know if it's safe, man. To be fair, it was like 5 degrees in the positives this day, and there was like a layer of water across the ice, and it really wasn't that deep. It was like 5 to 10 centimeters. So we stuck to the shore and we kind of like shuffled along. And then, yeah, the ice started cracking, so we went up into the forest and we're walking along this reasonably thin ledge. I don't know, we were pretty sketch. Well, I was pretty sketch. But my mate Tom, the Norwegian Bear Grylls, was just full striding along. He's like, bro, this is nothing, man. In the army, we do like backflips off mountains and wrestle bears and stuff. Like, yeah, this is like a walk in the park. And my mate Nathan, who was on the hike with us as well, who's from Brazil, was taking it like a champion as well. He was having no worries, and I was just like, you can see there they're both waiting for me, like, come on, bro. Um, and so we reached this impasse where you had to kind of abseil down on this frayed rope, and I'm like, this does not look safe at all. And Tom and Nathan were both just like, yeah, no worries, mate. Just went down in like 2 seconds, and I was shitting bricks. I was like, oh, I don't know, boys. Like, yeah, so I sat there for like 10 minutes, just being an absolute pussy, and eventually Tom climbed back up again to show me how to get down. So here's me finally biting the bullet, manning up and climbing down. As you can see, it's not even that high. It's like 5 meters. So I felt super emasculated, but I did it. So that's the main thing. Faced my fears, badass. Climbed down this 5 meter high rock wall, and you'll see once I get to the bottom, I'm so chuffed with myself. I'm like, yeah, and everyone else is like, yeah, whatever. This is so normal and not stressful at all. And Tom, just to like nail the point home, is like, yeah, why not? I'm just gonna climb back up the rock wall for like the third time. And so yeah, then once we like finally found a way out, back onto the path. This is a view of the lake. This was probably about 1 o'clock, so you can see it's reasonably dark. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that is. But yeah, the views are phenomenal. Again, this is maybe like 40 minutes away from my house, so really close to nature. Absolutely beautiful. And then from here we walked up to a old burnt out farmhouse, which you can see here. It's kind of like the ruins. And yeah, absolute sweet gig, whoever lived here. They had like their own jetty and everything. It's really cool. And so Tom brought a massive picnic with like hot dogs and yeah, lumpa, which is like potato bread, and some tomato sauce, and we had some red wine, and it was swanky af, just like a massive picnic in the middle of the forest.